Today I want to talk to you guys about total revenue. Remember, revenue is the amount of money that a business brings in by selling their goods and services. To calculate total revenue, all we look at is the price times the quantity that's been sold. On the table, we can simply see if we look in the price column and the output column, one times the other is going to equal the total revenue. One other term we need to bring in here is the idea of price discrimination. Price discrimination is when you can figure out who wants a product more and sell it to them at a different price. A good example of this is that adults typically have more money to spend, so they may pay a higher price for movie tickets than a student might. In this case, though, we're going to assume that there is no price discrimination and that everyone pays the exact same price. The next number that we want to look at is marginal revenue. Marginal revenue is the change of total revenue when we produce 1 down to 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we see is that when we go from output of 1 to output of 2, the total revenue goes from 5 to 8. Therefore, the change in total revenue, the marginal revenue, is 3. The last number we want to look at is average revenue. And average revenue is simply taking the total revenue and dividing it back by the output. So it's going a little bit backwards, but sometimes we have to get there a different way. So what we can see is that the average revenue, when output is 3, total revenue is 9, we divide it by the output of 3 to get average revenue of 3. One observation to make is the change in marginal revenue versus the change in average revenue. You'll see that marginal revenue, as we go down in output by 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, the change in marginal revenue is a change of 2. But in average revenue, the change is only a change of 1. This 2 to 1 relationship is really important as we look at constructing the marginal revenue and average revenue curves, and something to keep in mind when you draw it for a paper or anything like that.